We're now here live at the Hacienda stage in Chichén, Mexico. Synthesis 2012 with Johnny Light, one of the pioneers of some amazing projects, not just one or two, but multiple projects. Now it's the Global Source Center. Tell us about the Global Source Center and the amazing work you're doing.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here. The Global Source Center is a global network of local and regional source centers, much like Facebook for most people's idea of social media, but actually more community-oriented, project-oriented, business-oriented, to be able to have a foundation for our own communications and networking structure so that we can build the world that we want to live in, such as here at Synthesis 2012.
So important. And what type of resources can people find on the Global Source Center?
Well, there's information there in 124 different categories.
Wow.
Food, shelter, energy, technology, sustainability, health, wellness, you name it. It's all there on the Global Source Center. And it's a powerful toolbox as well, a social media toolkit, and it's absolutely free.
Wow. Now, obviously it didn't start here at the Global Source Center, so if you can tell the listeners a little bit about when was your first spiritual awakening to these energies and stuff we talk about and the energies that are here? Was it like an instance where you had an awakening, or was it from birth?
Well, it started for me in 1970 with the publication of the Whole Earth Catalog, which was the first big book, basically, that was put together to give the alternative culture that was emerging an identity of its own. And so from the Whole Earth Catalog up until the present time, I've been an extraordinary networker and a connector of people, projects, programs, and media, and being on the evolutionary edge of the sovereignty movement in North America, as well as Blissology University with my partner Happy Oasis, and now with the launching of the Global Source Center network of local centers in Ashland, Grass Valley, Nevada City, Sobona, the Hawaiian Islands, etc.
Wow.
And we're going international this winter.
And now you're here, you're one of the speakers here, and tell us about some of the information, the knowledge, the light that you're spreading with everybody here at the festival.
Wow, this is an extraordinary event here, Synthesis 2012, in the little town of Itzá, near Chichén, Itzá, which is the pyramid here most people are familiar with in the Maya land of the Yucatan. And there's a couple of thousand people here who are here to synthesize this new world that's building, forming, expanding, being birthed around us.
Well needed at a time of transformation. So many things are happening. So many things are moving. December 22nd, the 21st passed yesterday. How do you feel today? Do you feel an energy shift?
Well, the energy shift, of course, has been rising here and in our life all throughout 2012. We decided we were going to be on the path of shift all year long, building up to this moment. And we've been living an extraordinary lifestyle of traveling perpetually, being with the most extraordinary people on the planet, giving ourselves to others and sharing and being in service as well, and contributing to the shift which, well, if it's occurring in your life, well, it certainly has occurred in ours. And from this day forward, it's not the end of the world, as you might believe. It's the beginning of a new world. You bet it is. And 2013 is a great opportunity to build this golden age, I would say. Here we are.
The age of Aquarius, and what you said is so important, Johnny. Being of service. So many people really don't know what that means, and when you are of service, you see the synchronicities, so many things speed up to align with what you're really meant to do. Have you noticed that as well? Once you decided you're fully in service to the light?
Indeed. You see, we don't have to be so preoccupied with survival that we forget what we're here for as human beings, which is to thrive and to be of service, to give your gifts to the world, because when you do, a miracle happens, which is that the world gives its gift back to you. And that's the real secret, the miracle of service.
That's the secret. The secret is they don't want us to know how powerful we really are, each of us individually.
And there's another great secret which I'll reveal here for the first time, which is, folks, there is only one of us. Oh, boy.
And where can people find out more information?
Well, you can go to the globalsourcecenter.com, and you can find out not only about where there's a local center or regional center in your area, but how to start one and become partners with us so we can expand and explode this and let it go viral throughout the world to be connected, all 7 point so many billion of us.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for your service and all the information and stuff you brought. Global Source Center is the site. Check it out. It's amazing. Tons of resources. How many categories?
124 categories, over 20,000 in the library right now. Key links to those key people and projects that you'd like to be in touch with.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Johnny, for your service, spreading your light, and coming here at Synthesis 2012.
And as we say, bliss forth.
Bliss forth. Thank you.